All right, all right, first video on the channel. Pretty excited to start this channel. This is going to be my trading channel, and I'm going to kind of use this channel as a journal to just talk about my trades, show them, review them, and then review my stats and review how I'm doing so far and what I can improve on. And hopefully by doing that, I better reinforce the lessons that I need to learn, as well as maybe share some value for other traders as well. So let's go ahead and get into my one and only trade for the day. Today is the 7th of September, and I took one trade today. We can go ahead and get into that real quick. So this was a trade on QQQ. I saw it was starting to form a wedge pattern on the 2-minute, and waited for it to bounce off that lower bound, that lower bound trend, and then I got in on it. Favorite thing to trade right now is consolidation breakouts. So I'm not used to these trading like one candle entries. I like a little more consolidation before I trade. I don't like getting in on one wicking candle. What am I trying to say here? I like having a little more consolidation, just so a little more support is established. Getting in on one quick wick when it touches it and then pops up real quick, that makes me a little more nervous. So I usually like to trade and feel more comfortable trading consolidation patterns. But I've noticed that these candles that just touch and pop, there's some good entries still for that. I'm just not used to it and not comfortable yet. But I took a trade on this. I liked it. I like this wedge pattern, so I took it, and it immediately bumped in my direction. So looking good right now. Looking good so far. I went ahead and set my price target there on the top with that green dotted line, and that red line on the bottom. That's my stop right now. So now I'm just letting it work, and we can go ahead and fast forward this a little bit. I've also taken off all P&L, so I can't see my P&L while in the trade. That really helps a whole lot, because I just started doing that recently, and when I had the P&L shown, I really got nervous during the trade, and it would cause me to get out of the trade prematurely a lot of the time, and not let my winners work because I saw how much profit I had. So this has helped me a whole lot. Be a little more comfortable, a little more not so emotional during trades, a little more centered, and that allows me to execute my trades better, and let winners work a little more, which is good. So right here, I've actually tried this strategy for the first time, where I'm setting stops as the option increases in value. I'm setting stops to allow the option to continue to run, but if it pulls back enough, then I get out. Opposed to just seeing it spike and then getting out immediately. This way, I'm able to set a stop, capture some profits if it comes down, but still also allowing it to run if it has some more momentum to go. Now it's starting to push again, and it pushed over my price target, so I'm setting a stop right now. This is my first time using this stop order. Usually I just use market orders to get in and out quick, but like I said, I'm trying out this stop to allow myself to have more time in the trade and to allow the winner to work for me a little more. Just right over my stop, and it's consolidating a little bit more. Now it's pushing a little bit more. Looking good. Updated my stop again. Reaching new highs. Looking really good. So I'm going to adjust my stop again. Okay. Now I have the contract pulled up so I can see the value, and I can adjust my stop accordingly. It pushed up over the previous high of day for yesterday, and so it's looking good. It's pulling back, and so I think I'm going to get stopped out here. Yeah, I got stopped out right there. Let's see it. Dumping. I got stopped at 155, that $1.55. I got stopped out right there at 154. Not bad. Right here, one thing that I want to work on is keeping a little tighter stop. It went all the way to $1.67, those two contracts, and I sold them for $1.54. So the next trade I do want to keep a little tighter stop just to allow myself to keep a little more of those profits. Now I want to quickly go over the some opportunities I saw that I missed in the day. So right here, SPY, I think would have been an okay short at this dotted line, right when it double topped right here. I think in this area would have been an okay position to go short as it double topped. Price target, I don't know. I would of course like to see it totally reverse. This would have been interesting, but I think this would have been a good entry to get in short. Consolidated here, which kind of would have been a little worrisome, but that could have been a good entry to go short that I missed. And then so this would have been nice. Popped up to this point, this 295, pulled back, popped up, consolidated right above it, and then pushed up, consolidated, and then pulled back to that 295 level, bounced off it, pulled back again, and bounced off it. I would have liked to get in on that second one. When it bounced off it again, that would have been a really good entry. Probably selling at high of day. And then, I mean, if you look, it just kept running. So I would, of course, love to have that stop on it and hopefully not been stopped out here, allowed it to have some breathing room, and then it continued to bounce. Even if I got stopped out here, this right here would have been a good entry as well. Okay, and now time to look at the Excel sheet. So this right here is today. I made 27% off that trade. I risk 1R, which 1R is $33. My daily loss is $100. If I hit that, then I'm out. I'm gonna stop trading. So I made 2R with this trade, which is a really good trade. Only risking 1R, and this was one of the best trades I've done. I waited for a really emotionally. I was at a good spot. Waited for a great setup. Waited patiently, and I executed it super well. I didn't get out early. I allowed it to work, and then I just allowed the stop to tell me when to get out. Really good trade. This is for September so far, so I'm doing okay for September. Just recently, I decided to start trading QQQ and SPY only, but I was trading some stocks, and I started this account in mid-August. So I can let me pull up August and September. This is August and September. As you can see, I'm down. As you can see, I'm down $386 from when I started this account. I had a lot of red in the beginning. Starting to get a good feel for it now. Late August and September, I'm starting to wait patiently for good setups and where I have a pretty good edge. You're still learning and growing, but just becoming more comfortable with trading and trying to play the right setups, wait for the right setups, not over trading, stuff like that. And so I'm still down a pretty good bit, but starting to see a little bit more consistency, a little bit more green trades. I've also decided what I want to start doing is I'm a scalper, and so I kind of trade spontaneously, I guess, but just deciding beforehand when I want to get in to a trade really helps me execute. Instead of trying to get an entry on the spot, planning your trade even with scalps really helps actually execute that. I noticed yesterday I saw some good trades, but I didn't ever pull the trigger because I didn't decide beforehand when I wanted to get in. And I was really frustrated yesterday because I missed some good trades. But today I decided, okay, if it pulls back and bounces off it and goes to this point, I'm going to get in. I stuck to it and had a really good trade. So that was a really good lesson I learned and stuck to today. This is the trading summary. So for August, not a great August, down 430. Went over my daily stop here. Wednesday, the 24th of August, not a great day. Got a little emotional, but that's okay. 33% win rate in August, not great. Considering my profit loss ratio was 1-to-1, my average profit was 40, my average loss was 41. Having that, a profit loss ratio of almost 1 and then a 33% win rate, not great. So lost a pretty good bit of money, but learned a lot of lessons, and applying that in September, just started September, but got a 60% win rate so far. We're up 44 smackaroonies right now, so that's a good sign. Yeah, so that concludes this video. Thanks for listening, and hopefully I'll be posting these regularly, hopefully on a daily basis, or at least 2 to 3 times a week. So that's it for now, and I'll talk to y'all in the next video. Peace.